Hello, tacticians, strategists, generals and soldiers of the Second World War. Welcome back to the prologue of Strategic Mind, Spirit of Liberty and our Let's Look and Let's Play. So we have, accomplished the tutorial. I feel like I can play the game now. I have to admit that I started to play a little bit off camera to check if there is more to it, and I feel that I understand it pretty nicely now. Also, of course, I didn't want to embarrass myself. So let's start.
The Republic of Finland was declared in 1917 and established itself in a bitter civil war against communism. Now, 22 years later, Finnish independence is about to be snuffed out as the old enemy returns. The Red Army marches into Finland. The legendary Carl Gustaf Mannerheim leads the Finnish defense forces, under-equipped, poorly armed, and vastly outnumbered. Only high morale and skillful leadership can tip the scales back in Finland's favor. You will take the role of Lieutenant General Carl Lennart Osh, a talented Finnish officer and Marshal Mannerheim's most trusted commander. As the country's foremost defensive expert, lead Finland in the 3 wars fought on its territory throughout 1939 to 1945, and drive any and all invaders from your northern homeland, no matter which flag they're flying. Hold the line, General Osh.
So that is actually pretty interesting, an interesting background here. So there was a civil war before this winter war here, and that civil war in Finland, the so-called White Finns fought against the Red Finns. There was a Red Army actually in Finland, and the White Finns basically were for a democracy, a republic, and they won against the Red Finns. The Red Finns, like this Red Army, this Red Finnish Army actually after that defected to Russia or to the Soviet Union. And the White Finns established, I think, a social democratic led republic after that. Although like in, I think before, this was 1917, right? So I think they even voted, they voted a German as a king, but as the German monarchy was basically destroyed by losing the First World War, when the Kaiser, the German emperor, withdrew basically. And by the way, did you know that in the German Empire there were 22 kings? I never knew that before I read about it. So that is actually pretty interesting. So that's the background here. And now the Reds basically, they come back with a huge army. Finland at that point, by the way, had like only around, I think, 3.7 million inhabitants. And I think like this first assault, the Soviets came with around 500,000 soldiers. So that's the situation in the background here. Let's start. Challenging. Yeah. If you have played many war games, yes, we have, and other strategic mind titles, no, we haven't before and want some challenge. Yeah, challenge is good anyway, so let's do it on challenging.
General Iro, give us a situation report.
The Soviet forces have broken through our border defenses. According to the field reports, they expect this initial attack to push all the way to Viipuri.
Well, they won't reach it. General Osh, you will make sure of it. Destroy the enemy's forward units. The time for diplomacy is over.
Understood, Field Marshal. Our soldiers will meet the enemy at Kanerjärvi. The landscape there is excellent for defense. However, we can't hold the enemy there for long, and my current forces won't nearly be enough.
I understand. You'll be reinforced at the earliest opportunity, but before that, the fate of Finland depends on your leadership. Do not let your country down, Leonard.
General Osh, Strange enemy activity has been spotted at Patriki. Send in aviation reconnaissance as soon as possible to see what the Soviets are planning.
Understood, General Arrow. I will give the orders.
Okay, so we are General Oesch. It is 20 degrees below zero. And if you are an Anglo-American and you are thinking in Fahrenheit, so it's really cold. Yeah, very, very cold. Water is rock hard frozen over here. So let's have a look. So this is like the, yeah, so they have taken everything, the Soviets. So this is here, we do have a fort, but it's actually only effective against soft targets, which is kind of a bad fort. And we have something here, so these guys here seem to be, I think they are neutral troops or something, or they are allied troops, but we can't control them, unfortunately. And we have another one here, yeah. So they can shoot on those tiles, alright. And we have...
Your forces are comprised of both core and non-core units. Core unit strength indicator is green and round shaped, and for non-core units it is yellow and hexagon shaped. Non-core units are allocated for one mission only, while the core units will accompany you throughout the campaign. You will be able to level them up and provide them with new equipment. These units are the ones which should be under your primary protection.
So this is these guys here. These green roundish ones, they are our core units. But of course it doesn't mean that we are going to be reckless, right? These guys, infantry conscripts. Yeah, with conscripts we have, in my opinion, even higher responsibility, because they are just normal guys and they are not even that well trained. So we shouldn't consider them just to be cannon fodder. That would be the totalitarian approach. So the thing is, installation of equipment is possible only in the service zone. Okay, they are out of the service zone, apparently.
Ammunition and fuel icons next to unit strength will allow you to quickly get important information about it. If the unit is still able to move during the current turn, the canister icon will be green. If it can no longer move, the icon will be gray. Likewise, the ammunition icon shows whether the unit has attacked this turn. If the unit is low on ammunition or fuel, the corresponding icon is yellow. It becomes red once the unit has run out of it completely.
Okay, so we were supposed here, our objectives, conduct aviation recon of Patriki. Patriki was this one here? No. There? Yeah. So let's do it. It's HQ skill? No. Where is it? Oh no, it was here.
Tanks are ideal for a rapid offensive in open terrain. However, they are vulnerable in close quarters to the infantry units in difficult terrain, such as cities, mountains, forests, swamps, shallows, and well-entrenched infantry units.
So let's check out this area.
Verifying the enemy's location.
Surveillance plane flying in. Okay, they do have some
The aerial
soldiers
reconnaissance of Patrick is complete, General Arrow.
What's the situation there?
There is a train with Soviet armored vehicles at the railroad station. It's currently being unloaded.
This presents an opportunity to capture some tanks, General Oesch. I recommend you don't waste it.
Okay. That means we can just, yeah, let's...
We're all brothers here, even the commies from Tampere.
I'm not sure if Finnish people talk like that, but yeah, let's... I think we are taking...
Infantry is good for assaulting the enemy positions after the artillery and air bombardment. It is also the best unit for storming cities, mountains, forests, and well-entrenched positions. A well-entrenched infantry is a tough target for the enemy assault.
Let's drive
Understood.
Here. 2 infantry units will go here and attack them, take this supply depot and attack them here. So they only have 1 infantry unit there, so we should be able to...
This unit has heavy equipment. Units with heavy equipment cannot move if they do not have ground transport. Additionally, they cannot board air transport and can only disembark from naval transport at a seaport.
Everyone, move out!
Then by left clicking I can actually speed this one up. Okay then, so we know that there are enemies around here. So shooting at them is
Quality over
likely
quantity, I guess.
a waste of time and ammunition. But let's drive
Slow
here.
and steady.
Or actually maybe if someone comes, we have the river here. So actually maybe this is actually a good thing if we just stay here. So we've
Long
got
range recon
scouts.
awaiting orders.
And the scouts. I'd rather have the scouts like around there.
Any orders for us?
Now you guys just hold position.
We do our scouting on foot.
Let's buy something new. So this is the thing. It's too expensive. We already have. We have one 105mm Schneider artillery unit, which is like a pretty basic artillery. We have one 37mm Bofors anti-tank gun. And that's it. I would love to have some more artillery support. But they are also sappers. Okay then, so our poor scouts will shiver. So we have to push B to deploy.
Here to defend our homeland.
Can't hide from us.
And then actually I don't really know how to get out of this screen. So maybe like this again.
Can't hide
So
from
now
us.
These guys can actually go here, right? Let's get around.
That isn't one of ours. Men, we've got company.
Ah, there's also something. Okay,
Keep the
so
base.
All city, forest, and mountain terrain offer much better protection from enemy attacks. Right-click an empty hexagon to learn more about its terrain.
Heading out.
Sorry. So, that was actually middle click. So defense +2 and camouflage +1. Okay, I had actually hoped that they could identify these guys.
Artillery is the basis of the firepower of your forces. It can weaken enemy fortifications to allow your troops to attack without heavy losses. It is also good for defense, as it provides fire support to the ground units within its range. However, its main strength is its long firing range, which allows you to destroy the enemy troops from afar. Remember though, artillery is vulnerable to aircraft attacks and in close combat, so it needs to be protected.
Yeah. So it's pretty likely that this is some soft target because they are inside the forest. And we could use this one. Right. What does it mean? +4 soft attack. Ah, yeah. For 2 prestige. So I guess we could activate it and then shoot them. Although it's on the other hand, it's a total waste. So, because we are not seeing much anyways.
Commencing fire mission.
So, and otherwise, we are fine. Let's deploy our other regular
Infantry standing by.
There.
Soldiers of Finland. Marshal Mannerheim leads us.
I'm not sure why they can't walk now. They have skis. This is our supply.
Shoulder to shoulder, side by side.
Well, anyway, so let's stay like so. And by clicking tab,
We do our scouting on foot.
these guys are regular infantry, right? 2 regulars, okay.
No keeping secrets from us.
So I think actually these guys can rather drive around like there.
Heading out.
And we have scouts and 2 infantry. That should be enough to deal with whatever here is. And then we can take the initiative a little bit. So they will hold the line. So let's end the turn. These guys, we can't buy anything else. And that should be fine. So let's end the turn. Unidentified target. Okay. Infantry coming in.
Damage is indicated with the numbers above the unit being
yeah,
attacked.
nice.
For ground and aircraft units, there are 2 types of damage, lethal and non-lethal. Both lethal and non-lethal damage decrease the unit's strength. However, non-lethal damage at the same time increases the number of units damaged, which can later be restored. Naval units always receive only lethal damage. However, they have multiple ship parts with their corresponding HP. Thus, damage against them is split. Ship parts except the hull are repaired over time by ship maintenance. Hull HP cannot be restored in any way during the operation.
Okay, so that went actually pretty well. Now our bunker or our fort can shoot these guys.
You have selected an entrenched unit. When a ground unit finishes its turn while still being able to move, it gains 1 level of entrenchment. The unit can have up to 6 levels of entrenchment. Each level of entrenchment increases all defenses by 1. The unit loses all levels of entrenchment when it moves. Naval and aircraft units cannot gain entrenchment. Each attack against an entrenched unit reduces the entrenchment level by 1.
We'll keep enemy tanks at bay.
Any fire missions for us?
First to meet the enemy.
Standing by for orders.
Artillery does a strike against these conscripts here. 13 total attack plus 10 strength from 105mm Schneider against 11 total defense.
Beginning the barrage. Hostile forces are retreating.
Okay, good.
Long-range recon awaiting orders.
You guys take them, and then we get actually information, right? Because we are scouts.
Taking aim. Bullseye.
You get experience. Okay, yeah. Now we have information here. What's that? Anti-tank. And they have subcaliber shell. What's that? We don't know. These guys are conscripts with mortars. Oh, and this is artillery that has a range of 4. That is actually better artillery than we have, or higher caliber. And they can shoot 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
Anti-tank artillery is effective against tanks and other hard targets. Your best tactic when using anti-tank artillery is to position it next to your other forces to provide them with fire support versus attacks from enemy tanks.
Open fire!
-2, very good.
First to meet the enemy.
You guys attack them as well.
Fire!
Okay, well, that wasn't such a good outcome.
Guarding our lands from Hanko to Petamo.
So this is our new infantry unit. So these guys, this is oh yeah, they don't have any defense here. On the contrary, the swamp. It's actually a bad situation if they want to attack us.
Don't lag behind!
So we are not attacking them with that. So let's see. We have this here.
Guarding our lands from Hanko to Petamo.
Probably a bad idea just to drive in. So let's rather stay here.
We will be fed after this, right?
Driving there.
Soldiers,
You guys.
form up. Try not to make too much noise.
No keeping
There.
secrets from us.
You
Heading
drive
out.
there. So and the plan is these guys, these 3 here, they will take this supply point and then go in there to get these tanks, right? Let's hope that 3 infantry units are enough. Here we are attacking. This is a BT-5 tank. They can overrun, rapid advance. They have previous attacks. Okay, so
We'll keep enemy tanks at bay.
Artillery, awaiting orders.
yeah, that's fine. So and you guys
Recon patrol standing by.
already did your thing. And we have entrenchment 1 in the forest. Ah yeah, and this is actually... Ah yeah, so it would be favorable to actually get this one, but I think we can just stay here because
Long-range
otherwise
recon awaiting orders.
next time we could, rather from here where we have a defense bonus, we can attack these guys here and then we can take control of the fort. But it will take a while, I guess. Oh yeah, there's an icon here. It's a 5. Okay, so... But it looks...
Ready to do our duty!
So far it looks pretty okay, I would say.
This thing has a target painted all over it.
We'll keep enemy tanks at bay.
Okay then, so let's end the turn. Oh, sudden attack. Oh no. Someone drove in. They're attacking our fort. Oh, that was bad up here because we were weak. So what is this? A BT-7 tank. 5.8. And this one. So it's... no, sorry, this one. Sorry, this one. BT-5. 5.7. This is 5.8. They have some lights in the front. Well, that's actually bad.
Soldiers,
that we
form
already
up.
have losses.
Here to defend our homeland.
No keeping secrets from us.
Shoulder to shoulder, side by side.
Forward recon reporting.
Are there scouts?
Marshal
These guys,
Mannerheim leads us.
they have the Molotov cocktails. So you guys go in and attack.
Fire! We have so many enemies. Where will we bury them all?
Do you want to drive there or do you need to walk?
Squad!
Oh, no,
on the move!
Okay. Oh, come on, what's that? What kind of weird mechanic is that? I didn't see it, so that's really okay. I have to say that is bad. I didn't see if they would use the truck, and now that the truck drove into the firing range, we got another shot. So that's really a bad mechanic here, in my opinion. With bad control.
We do our scouting on foot. Moving unseen.
Oh, that's stupid. Yeah, well. That is really stupid.
Tank killers on the loose.
Well,
Any
anyway,
orders
so
for
you
us?
guys,
Armed and ready.
that guy has 4.7. And he has 5.7. And he has hard defense 6. And he has also hard defense 6 +1. So actually, so the recon is basically nearly the same as the BT-5. So let's
Artillery,
use these guys.
awaiting orders.
To shoot
Orders
them.
confirmed. Firing.
Nothing will slip through, be sure of
You
that.
guys shoot them.
This unit has run out of ammunition. Move it within the supply zone to resupply it. Supply zone is marked with a white box symbol in the upper corner of each hexagon while the unit is selected.
It has the white one here. So
Tanks
you
are here.
guys-
We have so many enemies. Where will we bury them all?
Well,
Move
let's
it,
go
come
here.
on!
Your unit has been withdrawn from a supply zone. The delivery of
Oh.
supplies to the unit has been stopped. The supply zone is marked with a white box symbol in the upper corner of each hexagon while the unit is selected.
No keeping secrets from us.
shells left.
Tank ready for duty.
Okay, you guys take out the tank.
Say goodbye. One more for the armored division.
Very good. They are overrun.
Can't hide from us.
Here to defend our homeland.
Yeah, no, we want to work here on this one. Rough gives us defense.
Men, we've got company.
Getting
Beware
in
the
there
fire
from
support
behind.
of the enemy artillery if you attack enemy troops with an artillery unit nearby.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. So that wasn't smart.
We do our scouting on foot.
You guys get back. Okay, well, but they are not dead, just damaged. Okay. Okay, well, we see some, some rather unfortunate events here. Okay, well then, and I'm not sure why this guy
No shells left.
is actually not being resupplied there.
Time to get mobile.
Go there with the anti-tank gun. So that was actually like really bad. So let's end the turn. They are shooting at the fort. These guys are fleeing now. Okay, interesting. Ah yeah, they are actually driving in, okay. I thought so that they might do that.
Soldiers, form up.
We'll flatten them.
Tank killer crew standing
Oh, yeah, wow.
by.
Ready to roll out.
I'd rather have our tank get the experience, of course. Ah no, but
We'll
actually they
keep
can
enemy
shoot them.
tanks at bay.
They can shoot them. Oh no, they are exploding
Tank
then,
crew
right?
reporting.
Lethal damage. And they have strength 3. Yeah, so we will destroy them.
Firing on target.
The Soviet offensive has been repelled, Field Marshal.
Excellent work, General Osh. This gives us some time and we must use it well. I'm sending you some reinforcements as we speak. Assume the command. Your next
That's
task
good.
will be to capture the airfield near Mustamaki. Take it from the Soviets and we'll be able to send in the Air Force.
Whatever you send, I won't say no to it. We're dealing with an invasion here. I'll give orders to capture that airfield.
Ah, yeah. So it would be rather unwise to drive in with these guys lying in wait here.
Ready to do our duty.
But now, yeah, these guys, they can just march forward.
We'll be there.
March forward.
Artillery, standing by.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, well, let's firstly do these guys here.
Shoulder
Oh my
to shoulder,
goodness, they are-
side by side.
They are basically done.
Long-range recon awaiting orders. Securing the location.
You have captured an enemy supply point intact. It can now be used to supply your troops.
Men, we've got company.
Okay, there's something there.
Soldiers, form up. Double time, people.
Let's go through the woods.
We have so many enemies. Where will we bury them all?
Reconnaissance is extremely important in an offensive, since it provides you with full intelligence information regarding the presence of enemy forces, thus making your attack more effective. A reconnaissance unit can move several times per turn, as long as it has move points left. Once the reconnaissance unit notices the enemy, it automatically stops and they can move again. If an enemy surrenders to your reconnaissance unit, it gains full information about all the enemy units nearby.
We'll
let's-
flatten them.
Let's bring our artillery forward. If they're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, so they need to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can shoot there.
Artillery, on the move.
Go there.
Marshal Mannerheim leads us.
Doesn't say anything if we need to use. They don't have. Yeah, okay. They have the skis anyway. So.
Understood.
Let's actually go for this one here first. And then these guys will come around from there.
Making contact with the enemy.
Long-range recon awaiting orders. Affirmative. Spread out.
Okay, fighting there will take some time. But I guess it's worth it if we can get that one. So, our fort proved pretty effective.
We hit fast, we hit hard.
And I think these guys can now drive over there, actually.
Move out!
Because there was this other
Shoulder
tank.
to shoulder, side by
Oh
side.
yeah, they are Jäger, that's good. 1, 2, 3.
Double time, people!
So they have mortars, which is more effective against soft targets. Okay, good. These guys.
Finnish artillery, reporting.
1, 2, 3, 4. So we can shoot 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one. They are good.
Relocating.
Driving there.
Tank ready for duty. Watch where you're driving.
Good, and our conscripts here will have the order of the mission to attack the artillery first, because then the artillery can't make any other shots. Then our artillery will shoot their artillery and their anti-tank gun. So the anti-tank gun can't do any shots, and the others will move in, right?
Shoulder to shoulder, side by side.
Alright then, so.
Forward recon reporting. We do our scouting on foot.
Any orders for us?
Need a scout?
Ready to roll out.
Okay, so let's end the turn. That was actually all a little bit too costly for my taste. Oh, the guy is driving in again. Oh. Oh, more tanks coming around. Oh, leave us alone.
Greetings, General Oesch. Our intelligence service reports that the Soviets have recently captured a warehouse in this area, one we couldn't evacuate on time. We cannot afford to waste valuable army equipment like that. Retake the warehouse at the earliest opportunity.
Thank you for the information, General Iro. I will see what I can do.
Okay, yeah. So that's all rather bad.
All I need is a Bofors gun and a line of sight.
By the way, these guys, how far can they look? 2, so they can look 1, 2. Drive
Acknowledged.
here. Should all be fine. They want to get this one back, of course.
Long-range recon awaiting orders.
Here to defend our homeland. Understood?
You guys go there. Yeah, well.
No keeping secrets from us.
They have artillery there. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can shoot all here. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. So let's get into the woods.
Found one. Leave no tracks.
Let's get into cover, and then these guys will have some work to do. You guys need to take the
Can't
bunker.
hide from us. Taking aim.
Here to defend our homeland. Hakabala!
Ready to do our duty!
You guys run
Fall
in.
in line!
You attack them.
Finland!
Sluggish. Oh, that was nasty. Short range defense. The artillery.
Guarding our lands from Hanko to Petsamo.
Ready to roll out!
Artillery, awaiting orders.
They
Beginning
shoot
the
them.
barrage. Our guns might be old, but they kill people all the same.
You guys shoot them.
Commencing fire mission.
First to meet the enemy!
We'll run circles around the Reds. Commencing
drive
reconnaissance.
And take out the artillery.
Target sighted. Recon vehicle reporting success.
Very good. And then you guys get out of there.
Where we're going, we don't need any roads.
They have a side range of just 1.
Guarding
So
our
that's
lands
fine.
from Hanko to Petsamo.
You guys go here, and if they shoot anybody, then we will have defensive artillery fire.
Our guns might be old, but they kill people all the same.
Quality over quantity, I guess.
And we're not sending our tanks
Read you loud and clear.
into the range. So I'm not very happy here. But well, so we have 2 defensive shots from these guys in case someone attacks us.
Marshal Mannerheim leads us.
Yeah, they shoot here. So
We're all
guys,
brothers here. Even the commies from Tampere. Try not to make too much noise.
go there, because then our scouts will take the fort, and then after that these guys can move in from here. Alright then, so that's this turn. Let's end the turn.
Finnish artillery reporting.
They've relocated, so let's
Well flattened
guys
them.
shoot them. Yeah, you shoot them.
Continuous fire.
Very good. And you
Standing by
guys-
for orders.
Oh, you get the shot. Oh, that was stupid. So what I would prefer is that, you know, if I mouse over here, that then it would say whom to attack with what estimate.
Infantry standing by.
So you guys go in.
Double time, people.
And you attack them.
Invaders must die. Enemy taken care of.
Very good, surrendered.
Infantry standing by.
They go in and
At
take
once,
this.
Commander.
Ah, no, sorry, that was. This is the tile. Undo move.
Marshal
Guys.
Mannerheim leads us.
Go in. So this is now
Civil
ours.
Guard
Very
is here.
good. And we can't go there, okay.
The enemy won't hide.
But with you guys, we can go.
Enemy spotted. Securing the location.
Our aircraft.
The airfield is ours, Field Marshal Mannerheim.
Good to hear. Our combat aviation is now under your command. General Ush, the time has come for a counterattack. You need to recapture the city of Raivola. That will serve as a cold shower for the Reds.
It will be done, Field Marshal Mannerheim.
Okay, so that is not so bad. We have planes now. We have a Bristol Blenheim tactical bomber. We have a dive bomber Fokker CX. That looks totally like First World War. And we have the Fokker fighter. Overwatch Breakthrough. Okay, Afterburner. Small caliber. Interception. And these guys are, yeah. Yeah, there. So, 2 fighters. 2 fighters and 2 tactical bombers. Okay, and that's pretty interesting. Now, theoretically, we could bombard these guys.
Fighter planes are vital for gaining air superiority. Keep your fighters close to allied aircraft you want to protect, and they will provide fire support. Fighters are able to attack ground targets, although with low efficiency. They can use the Overwatch Breakthrough skill to counter enemy anti-aircraft fire and clear the way for tactical bombers.
Okay, yeah. So, But this is where we end this episode, so it doesn't get too long. Thank you for watching. In the next episode, we'll see how our Air Force will actually will bombard these guys. Oh yeah, and we do
An anti-aircraft unit is a powerful and versatile weapon. Its main purpose is to protect your forces from enemy aircraft by overwatch, fire support, and direct attack of the enemy. However, it can also effectively combat ground units. Large caliber anti-aircraft artillery is a good weapon for destroying enemy tanks.
Civil Guard reporting for duty!
Yeah, we'll bomb them by air and then attack them.
Recon patrol standing by.
We're supposed to take this one. Ah yeah, and this is now ours. Okay, good.
Infantry standing by!
Could also take this one. So let's see how that goes, but then we will see in the next episode. Thank you for watching, guys. Please do share your thoughts about the game and the mechanics. So I like that very much. Also like with all the skills and stuff, how to upgrade the unit. I like that very much. We do have heroes here, by the way. I'm just clicking through, so if you want. So this is actually like, the legendary White Death sniper. If you want, you can read it for yourself. I'm like here in this prologue. I'm not reading it because, and I would only read it if we get someone. But we don't get anybody, right? So where's our tank? There.
Tanks are here!
They were tankers. Ah yeah, there you go. Deal 30 damage to tanks. That's the thing. That's actually a nice and interesting mechanic. 50 damage to tanks. 30 and 50. Okay. Now that's pretty interesting. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Please do share your thoughts. What I didn't like actually was here the situation, and in my opinion there should be some other icon or something, because here in the woods you can't really see if you are using the transport or not, and that was, you know, and that you immediately get a shot here. Yeah. So that basically wrecked our infantry. I didn't like that actually. But well, it's good to know at least.
We'll have plenty of targets soon.
That it's at least good to know.
Marshal Mannerheim leads us.
Yeah, that such a thing exists, and I mean in general I like these mechanics. But it would be more ideal, you know, like also like to mouse around. That was something, for example, that Panzer Corps has. If you just mouse somewhere to take a look where you could go, that it immediately shows you. Oh, well, okay, then you can do it actually. You have to mouse to the tile and then you can actually it's better, because this way you can decide from which tile you attack, right? From which direction. So that's actually not so bad. Okay, I take that one back. But yeah, like here, I mean here we can see it that this is obviously the truck, but it's not always clear. So it would be better, yeah, to see that a little bit better. But otherwise I like it very much so far. Very promising. Maybe a little bit too colorful for my personal taste, but it's fine, I guess. I mean, we can't really change the color, right? Is there anything? Setting? Video? No, I've got the maximum everywhere. Physics and animation. The game itself, subtitles are enabled. Units outline. No, we don't need that. Then everything becomes Candy Crush. Okay, that's fine. So, okay then. So, thank you for watching, guys, again. I would appreciate if you click the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never ever miss an episode again. See you next time. Bye-bye.